Awaken, puppets of Gepetto, and welcome fans, new and loyal, to the next installment of your Lies of P plus DLC Overture, easy to follow, Platinum guide, as we're making our way through New Game Plus, reducing the amount of detours, and we don't need to worry about collectibles other than the gold records and anything that's either it's not really that far out of the way, or it's particularly worth it, i.e. it's a quartz. So routing to these areas is mostly going to be the same, as it's already been optimized. Okay, remember here there's a puppet to the left.
Rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. You would place better. But that was long ago.
Grab the ergo.
Before the puppet frenzy.
Remember, we're going to rope the dog. Uh-oh. Oh well. Oh! So it does show actually how much damage enemies do in New Game Plus. I guess that's something. The chest has the Lada F-150 Plus defensive item, but again, even though it is a plus item, it's not offering you anything better than what we've got. So up to you if you want to grab it or not. It's not related to any trophies or other requirements. Remember, we're going to run past and we're going to run snipers first. Drop the shortcut just to be on the safe side. And the item on the other side is an emergency protection, so we don't need that. Use grindstone, and that's just going to make this elite even easier. Although I was able to get the charges necessary to get the stagger without the grindstone, but just in case anything goes wrong. Right, here we want to equip our throwing cells. We don't need them quite yet, but we are going to need them momentarily. Remember, there's 3 puppets in this section, so grab tribute ampule. Oi. Come on. Making sure that the sweeper comes in, as we don't have to worry about the sniper at the same time. And now run across, and we can dispatch the sniper. Remember, there's an ambush here, so get the first attack, or get hit because tracking is a thing. Grab the sharp pipe. Across the way is an electric blitz, so that's quite a good item to go back for. There are a few fights where electric blitz is still good to have. I'm getting my throwing cells equipped, and yoink, and a sawtooth. There we are. Always rope to the sweepers. Grab this vivid ergo. Always rope to the sweepers. I've got my throwing cell and my sawtooth at the ready. just waiting for the next rooftop sniper to come over. And there we go. Oh, I didn't need the sawtooth on that one. Next one down here. I'm not sure why some of them need the sawtooth and some of them don't. That was glitchy. Not only did we not get the plunge attack, just had some weird tracking in this video. Oh well, it's fine. Legion magazine. Remember there's a sweeper here. Come up here just so we can dispatch of this puppet. And then we're not going to take the detour. We're just going to drop back down. Frozen Man's letter. Even though it said there we've gained a gesture, we already have all of the gestures. So don't worry, you don't have to pick up any gestures again. They don't wipe, they carry over. You would have seen in the other video, but there you go, we've got all the gestures. Grindstone on, might as well. Charge attack, Fable. I'm getting him away from the edge. That's a bit rude. Yeah. Inside this chest is the life amulet +1. In case you go a different route of amulets to me. Oh no, it's not the +1. I thought it was the +1. No, we get that elsewhere. My bad. That's why I haven't got it in my notes. Now, importantly... Oh, there it is. Ignore chest as you can't equip duplicates. So that is in my note, I just didn't read my notes. Over to the merchant.
Why, hello! I know what.
Don't worry.
For your information.
And we're going to buy 3 throwing cells and our next golden record. He has the Quixotic gold record. So buy that record. That is record of 12 of 16 from the main game. And get the 3 relatively cheap throwing cells. 10,840 in total. Rest of the Stargazer. Onward we go. Rope the gunner. Rope the sweeper. Onward, rope the next sweeper. Up here, take out the sniper. Remember, let this sweeper take a couple of steps forward. Otherwise, you're not going to defeat him, you're just going to knock it down. Grab the Vivid Ergo. Is it a butterfly? Jeepers!
Wait, I can sense something strange. Jeepers! Is that a
Grab the star fragment, always useful.
Why is the Ergo reacting like that? If you want to check it out,
Head over to the Weeping Widow, and we're gonna say we will find her to the Weeping Widow. So time decision, and same as last time, I'll find her. I don't think this is timed actually.
I want a baby.
Yeah, this one's not timed. It's when we come back.
she said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it out? I hope
Throwing
everybody's
cells,
safe.
and we're gonna use all 5 on the officer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. So as you saw, kept my distance. Could have used grindstone, but it's fine. Also could just use the boost to act. Don't need to pick up the torn doodle, but I did. Grab the sawtooth wheel. And we are going to open here, as we do need to go to Toma's window, otherwise the police whistle will not appear. Now, for the DLC, I am going to show you both with and without the whistle. As you need to make a noise at the gold tree to get the golden seed. But it's nice. It's nice with the whistle to have this little nod to an item that, you know, it's used on, well, not really a major quest line for an NPC. So it's nice that there's another use. But as I said, I will show you in the DLC where to use the whistle, and also in case you don't get it, if you forget to come and do this, or if anyone's doing the DLC only and not following the rest of my guide, I will show you that you don't need the whistle. Firstly, so come over to Toma's window.
Who is it? Oh, Murphy. I wish. If only Murphy. If only Murphy.
There we go. I can take off the throwing cells. That's all we needed to do here, was just get to Toma's window. So now we're going to come up. Remember that there's another saber here. We're not going to use it, but activate the lift, repair it. And that way you've got a Stargazer shortcut at the ready. However, even with the extra damage that the Mad Donkey does, you shouldn't need to worry too much. Grindstones and backstabs should be easily enough to deal with the Mad Donkey. Coming out, Gepetto!
Come out, Gepetto! You got a lot to answer for! You know what comes... Wait, you can't sneak past me! Die!
I'm trying to sneak past you. So there you go, Perfection Grindstone.
Puppet! Back again!
Oh.
Are you a dream or a nightmare? Stop showing up already.
There we go. Right, you backstab already.
bastard puppet! Back again!
There we go.
Demanded the truth. Now I feel bad.
Skippy skip. Blah 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 blah. You're a terrible father. Yep. Round to the left. I don't think we need any hidden moonstones at this point, but we might as well grab it. Prepare the stargazer. Come over here, grab this vivid, and then head over to the hotel. To the record player. We don't need to play it in its entirety, but you do need to play the first few seconds of the Quixotic record, as you need to play the first couple of seconds of every record in the main game for the trophy.
I'll use my power.
Since we're here, level up, add Ergo, spending 1 dim Ergo crystal, 5,000. And technique 237. Gather fruit, and this is a good opportunity where I can show you that outside the doors is the briefcase or the safe, and we can still purchase materials here. So at this point what you're aiming for is 3 and 12 is a good number to have. So currently I've got 3 and 9. There we go, 3 and 12, and now I'll start spending on my recovery wish stones. And now we're going to warp to Quartz City Hall. Slump. Doggo next. Make sure you grab that star fragment, as we are still going to be summoning the spectres for the fights. Now you've dispatched those. Just a little cheeky reminder over here. Everyone has gone all alone now. That is going to change after the DLC. Pop the boxer. And we are going to grab the broken baby puppet. So even to get the mid-ending, you still need to have enough humanity points that you can refuse to give your
survivors
heart.
here.
If
What
you
do we do?
haven't
Just
lied enough or gained
her
enough
that
humanity,
baby puppet?
when Gepetto says, "Give me your heart, son," if you don't have enough humanity points, you don't have the option to refuse. So we are still going to be picking up enough. I think I actually get my heart pounding again, which is perfectly fine. Don't worry about that chest. We already have the Puppet Destroyer's Amulet. So we are going to do the Weeping Widow, She's a Cute Baby, to get another copy of the Feel record. But first, Spectre and in. And we're going to fight Robocop, Murphy, the Strapped Watchman. Children frozen, abandoned by you. I avenge my friend. Let me see, he definitely hits harder than he did last time. There you go, now he's avoiding us. Push down, get round to the front. And back away as he's going to go to phase 2. I'm going to put my grindstone on, which also improves my weapon durability. Hey, you're not playing any of this Spectre now, are you? And there we go. Freezing cold like my friend. All the goodies, including the quartz from him. And if you have spoken to Toma before this fight, then you will be able to investigate here. If you do not, it is locked out, which again, no worries. We don't need to use it for Toma's window because it's not worth it. We don't need it for the DLC, however it's a nice nod. So investigate for the Faded Whistle. If you did not talk to Toma before, you cannot make this spawn. I have tried, but you just can't. Repair. Warp to inside house on Illusion Boulevard. And we quickly go back to the Weeping Widow. I'm not grabbing that because it's just an article. It's Vanini's Guide to Craft. So remember, this is a timed decision. As we hand over the doll, timed decision, you will lie. It's a cute baby.
I could please let her, but
She's a cute baby. So even though we've already got the field record, it still acknowledges we've got it, which also means we can listen to it again for humanity points. And that's what we're going to do. Head back to the hotel. Head over to the gramophone and play the feel record. While that's running, talk to Polydina.
That is what... Welcome.
Purchase so that you have 30 sawtooth, so I only need to buy the one. There we go. Recharge Fable.
Cool part you got there. Come here for a sec, would you?
Talk to Eugenie.
You saved
Over to
Kizon.
Sophia.
I'll use my
Level up. Spend Ergo. You're going to spend 3 dim chunk. And 2 levels to get technique up to 39. If you need to spend any more Ergo, if you're behind from me, I'm not sure why that would be the case, but just in case, spend the lowest denominator to get you to where you need to go. Onward. Since we're up here, we'll gather a fruit. There should be 1 maybe. Yep, 1. Over and talk to Jaducio.
It's my friend.
Skip the cutscene. And you'll see now we have Phase 6 available to us. Now we're in New Game Plus. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to Enhance Pulse Cell Recovery 3. And we're going to put all 4 into this. So, firstly, we're going to do Attack Type, Enhance Attack when HP is at maximum. Survival Type, Increase Pulse Cells 6. That's going to give us a maximum of 11 Pulse Cells now. Ability Type, Increase Weapon Durability Recovery Speed 1 is what we're looking for. Oh, it's because it's right at the top. Increase weapon durability recovery speed 1. We do start reaching a point where our durability does get hit quite a bit and fights tend to take a bit longer. And then lastly on item type, increase ergo upon eliminating an enemy 3. And there we go, enhanced pulsar recovery and all of those goodies.
You can get from City Hall.
And we're just going to wait for the record to finish for the humanity points. We won't do this to all the records, but as I mentioned earlier, we do need enough humanity to be able to refuse. Feeling warmth is enough to be able to refuse. You don't need your heart to pound to refuse at the end.